can work hard, follow the money rules you were taught, and still become worth less in the market. Not because you are lazy, not because you failed, but because some rules stop paying after the game changes. And while you keep playing the old way, someone else may already be moving ahead with a stronger rule. That is the uncomfortable part. The old rule underneath may be damaging your position. This is RINH Wealth. Let's break the gap. To see why old money rules can make you worth less, let's break this into simple rules. Rule 1. Hard work is not enough if the rule is outdated. Person A works 50 hours a week and keeps doing the same work the same way. Person B also works 50 hours, but changes the lane where that effort goes. After 5 years, Person A may still be tired and stuck around the same income. Person B may have better pay, better options, or more control. Old rule, work harder. Better rule, work where effort becomes more valuable. This is where the gap starts. Rule 2, safe advice can become expensive. A lot of people follow advice that sounded smart years ago. Keep your head down, stay loyal, wait your turn. That feels safe, but it can quietly lower your market value. Person A waits 5 years to be noticed. Person B checks what pays more and moves when a stronger option appears. After 5 years, Person A gets a small raise. Person B may reset their income. Old rule, wait for reward. Better rule, check where reward is moving. But most people miss this. Rule 3, loyalty does not always pay the loyal person. Loyalty feels honorable. But in money decisions, loyalty can become weak when the system rewards new people more than existing people. Person A keeps the same plan, insurer, or job because staying feels responsible. Person B compares offers once a year and switches when the numbers are better. After 5 years, Person A may pay more and receive less. Person B may save hundreds or thousands. This shows up in real financial patterns. Old rule, loyalty gets rewarded. Better rule, verify the reward before staying. Rule 4, following the crowd can make your effort cheaper. When everyone follows the same rule, the reward often drops. The crowded path feels safe, but that is also why it becomes weaker. Person A chooses a skill because everyone around them is doing it. Person B asks, where is demand growing while competition is lower? After 10 years, Person A is one of thousands. Person B may be positioned where fewer people can solve the problem. Old rule, copy the crowd. Better rule, find where your effort is less crowded and more valued. Crowded rules make your time worth less. Rule 5, cheap can cost more when the game changes. Up to now, this sounds normal. But this is where everything flips. The old rule says buy the cheapest option. But sometimes cheap creates repairs, delays, replacement costs, or lower earning power. Person A buys the cheapest tool and saves $300 today. Person B spends $700 more on something that lasts longer. After 5 years, Person A may buy replacements 3 times. Person B may save time and avoid repeated costs. Old rule, cheapest is smartest. Better rule, compare total cost and future value. The lowest price is not always the better position. Rule 6, saving only cash can become a weak rule. Saving money matters. But the old rule says keep everything safe in cash and avoid all risk. That feels disciplined. But if prices rise and your money does not grow, your buying power can shrink. Person A saves $10,000 and leaves it untouched. Person B keeps emergency cash, but puts long-term money into assets carefully. After 10 years, Person A may still have dollars, but those dollars may buy less. Person B may have more growth potential. Old rule, never risk money. Better rule, separate safety money from growth money. It gets worse when people confuse safety with staying still. Rule 7, more income does not help if the rule spends first. Some people believe the old rule. When income rises, lifestyle should rise too. Better phone, better car, better apartment. It looks like progress. Person A earns $1,000 more per month and adds $900 in new payments. Person B earns the same extra $1,000 and keeps $600 for assets, savings, or debt reduction. After 5 years, Person A looks richer but has more pressure. Person B may look normal but has more freedom. Old rule, upgrade life when income grows. Better rule, upgrade position before lifestyle. You did not get richer if every raise got absorbed. Rule 8. Being busy can hide weak value. The old rule says busy means productive, but money rewards useful value in the right place. Person A fills every day with errands and low-value work. Person B uses 5 hours a week to build one skill that can increase income. After 5 years, Person A has effort. Person B has value the market rewards. Old rule, stay busy. Better rule, build value that changes your options. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is when busyness becomes your identity. Rule 9. Staying comfortable can quietly lower your options. Comfort feels stable, but comfort becomes an old rule when it stops learning, moving, negotiating, or changing. Person A avoids every uncomfortable money move. No negotiation, no skill upgrade, no switching. Person B takes one uncomfortable money action every few months. After 10 years, Person A may have fewer choices. Person B may have better pay, better deals, and more confidence. Old rule, avoid discomfort. Better rule, choose useful discomfort before life forces painful discomfort. The comfortable rule can become the expensive rule. Rule 10. Copying old winners can make you late. A lot of people copy what worked for someone else 10 or 20 years ago. They copy the job path, investment idea, or money rule after the best reward already moved. Person A enters an old path late. Person B studies why that path worked and asks where that advantage is moving now. After 5 years, Person A may be stuck in a crowded version of someone else's past. Person B may be closer to the next useful opportunity. Old rule, copy what worked. Better rule, find why it worked and whether it still pays. Old success can become bad timing. Rule 11. The better rule is to test the game first. Before you work harder, spend more, stay loyal, copy others, or wait longer, ask one question. Does this rule still create advantage? Person A uses the same rule for every situation. Person B tests the rule against results. Is it improving income, margin, ownership, or options? After 10 years, Person A may follow advice perfectly and stay behind. Person B may change rules many times, but keep improving position. Across real behavior, the stronger person is often the one who notices when the game changed. Old rule. Follow the rule. Better rule. Test whether the rule still wins. Scenario 1. Same effort, different rule. One person works hard in a crowded lane. Another works where demand is rising. Over time, the second gets paid more for similar effort. Scenario 2. Same income, different rule. One person spends raises into lifestyle. Another person turns raises into margin, assets, and options. After 5 years, one has pressure. One has space. Scenario 3. Same advice, different result. One person follows old advice without checking the outcome. Another person asks if that advice still works today. After 10 years, one is loyal to the past. One is positioned for the present. The difference is whether the rule still pays. Old belief. If you follow the rules, you should win. New belief. You only win if the rule still pays. So ask yourself, what money rule am I still following because it feels normal? What advice did I accept without checking the result? Where am I working hard inside a game that no longer rewards me? Here is the action. Before your next big money decision, write down the rule you are using. Then ask what result that rule creates after 5 years. If it creates margin, ownership, skill value, options, or better position, keep it. If it creates pressure, higher payments, lower value, or no movement, replace it. Your effort matters. But effort under the wrong rule gets weaker over time. The goal is not to follow old rules perfectly. The goal is to use rules that still create a stronger position. Comment old rule for more money rules people learn too late. Subscribe to RINH Wealth for hidden money rules that help you make stronger decisions. The rule you trust may be costing you. The normal path may not be the winning path. The moment you question the old rule, you stop playing blind.